Televisa presenta.
From the meet cutes, the slaps, the dramatic twists, to the happily ever after, telenovelas have it all.
Telenovelas were born in Latin America. It's almost in the DNA of Latin American cultures to show our emotions.
Se cancela el matrimonio.
That you have a genre that tells a story based on the emotions makes complete sense.
The tale as old as time, beautiful women stealing the hearts of handsome men. Then one telenovela literally flipped the script, and the world fell in love with an unlikely protagonist.
Yo soy Betty, la fea.
Y una mujer, digamos, poco agraciada físicamente, insegura y con poca experiencia en temas amorosos.
Betty was a sweet-hearted and witty economist
Mi belleza es natural.
who fell hopelessly in love with her Casanova
No me voy a dejar solo, por favor.
and hot-tempered boss, Armando.
¡Y llegaron los meseros!
And by being irrevocably herself, Betty, well, she got the guy. But the love story we're here to talk about isn't that of Betty and Armando's. It's about our love for telenovelas and how Betty La Fea, also known as Ugly Betty, became an instant hit in Latin America and quickly catapulted Latino stories onto the global stage.
En Colombia, sí. Nosotros durante la época del 2000 solo éramos vistos a través del narcotráfico y de la guerra.
There has been a wave of bombings in the capital of Bogotá in the past few days in what authorities say is a campaign of terror by Colombia's powerful drug lords.
Questions and finger-pointing today, but no sign at all of Colombian cocaine boss Pablo Escobar.
Te preguntaban si tú vivías en una selva, cuando salías al exterior, si tenías cocaína en tu bolsillo para ofrecer, si eras primo de Pablo Escobar.
Cuando una novela dicen eso no puede ser Colombia. No han secuestrado a Armando Mendoza, no han asaltado a Betty, no hay tráfico de drogas.
Pero no sabían que somos como el resto del mundo. Y eso fue lo que nos permitió mostrarle al mundo entero cómo es Latinoamérica.
En medio de esa tragedia que tenemos, llevamos esa vida. Seguimos trabajando, amamos, lloramos porque una novia nos dejó.
Que Colombia también, de alguna manera, ya no se identifique solamente con el narcotráfico, sino que piensen en café y en Betty la Fea, ¿no? Es algo muy, muy lindo y muy importante.
¡Ah! Nos parecemos. Somos distintos, pero nos parecemos.
And by showing the world the ways in which we are alike, Betty La Fea reached unprecedented success.
Me encanta porque es una novela que lo divierte a uno.
There's a Spanish saying that goes, La suerte de las feas, las bonitas la desean, which means the luck of the ugly, the beautiful want. For Yo Soy Betty La Fea, that was more than just a catchphrase.
El diablo es puerco.
Airing in more than 180 countries, dubbed in 15 languages, and adapted in up to 28 territories, Betty La Fea went on to become the most successful telenovela in history, even earning a Guinness World Record in 2010. And that's not where it ends. The show found success in the American TV market too, with America Ferrera as Ugly Betty.
I like your poncho. My dad got me one in Guadalajara.
Telenovelas like Betty have also long inspired Hollywood, from adaptations of other telenovelas like Jane the Virgin.
You're pregnant.
Movie hits like Casa de mi Padre.
Mujer, señorita López, tiene que amar a la tierra como yo la amo.
And you know, Selma Hayek, Edgar Ramirez, and Sofia Vergara.
Do you even know how smart I am in Spanish?
Yeah, they all started in telenovelas.
Fernando Gaitán, who wrote Betty La Fea, used to say that the sentimental education of Latin American people is through telenovelas. So the original Betty, Beatriz Pinzón, really opened up this idea of a protagonist that was nuanced.
Su audacia, es una mujer valiente.
Ni se le ocurra detenerme o lo echan hoy mismo.
And so that opened up a whole new way of looking at the telenovela protagonist. I think she gave a lot to us Latin American women.
Si ni siquiera nos invitan a las fiestas del barrio, ¿qué nos van a invitar a un cóctel de esos?
She was outside the beauty standard. In a sense, they were doing a story that we had never seen before.
Mi papá está diciendo, dice que yo soy una mujer bonita.
¿Qué pasa? ¿No tan temprano ya borracho?
Ya rompió esquemas de la telenovela tradicional, de cómo se concibe la protagonista, ¿no? Y tiene pues muchísimo humor.
La pobreza me está respirando aquí en la nuca, Marce.
Yo creo que es lo más importante que tiene Betty la Fea.
Si yo viajo en bus es por pura diversión, desgraciado.
Like all telenovelas, Betty suffered heartaches.
Armando Mendoza es un cerdo. Es un cerdo.
And life-changing transformations.
Buenas tardes.
Before she found her happily ever after.
Llama usted, Beatriz Pinzón.
And much like in real life, long after the long-awaited wedding, Betty's story continues more than 20 years later.
En general es una historia atemporal, una historia que sigue vigente.
Betty, sporting her signature look, once again catapulted onto the global stage. The sequel gained the largest global viewership for a Latin American title in Amazon's streaming history, and that was just after one episode.
Latino stories tend to be very successful. The Latino culture is attractive, it's colorful, it's melodramatic. I think that telenovela storytelling is extremely engaging and addictive.
Tengo ganas también de seguir explorando esta nueva etapa de Betty.
Lo estaba esperando.